like them. Jamming on the beat. It serves me out and then like them.
Hi guys. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Deb. And I'm be honest with you, I'm up, showered, and dressed. Don't ask for any more. These 90-degree days are so hard on my asthma. But anyhow, I'm here with a new Temu haul. And other than that, I'm doing well. So, I'm going to do this one today, and I'll probably go to the mail tomorrow because they've had that carny in town all day, or all week. And of course, they block off the post office. So nobody in town can get their mail. We can get it, but we're going to have to walk in 90-degree heat to go get it. So, but anyhow, I wanted to show you that I won this from Fishland, which I don't even know why I actually put this in as my choices. It was just there. And I thought, well, you know what? I might use it someday. Who knows? You know, I like messing around with new gimmicks, but it's all here. And this is what it looks like. It's basically a boom mic for your computer, so you can do a podcast. But you know how that goes. That's a winter thing, because I realized that I have to have air moving, and air moving makes wind sounds. To remove said wind sounds, you're going to have to get straight into the computer, so that might help. But I won't take the time out to explore it until winter, because then I have more time. I don't have yard work and stuff to do. Then we'll get on with this. This I paid $4.50 for, and I'm going to be honest, I don't even remember what it was. A lot of this stuff, I did put the price on it about last week. Oh, I know this is loud. Let me just throw it on the floor for now. Darn it, get off me. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to say, you know, if you don't know what Temu is, it's an online sales site. They have all kinds of really cheap prices, and you don't have to pay shipping, and they have games on there where you can win extra prizes, and I do those, but also remember that I do plenty. You know, I buy a lot, so I do win. But there are things on Facebook, groups on Facebook where people help each other out on these things. So you can look that up. But also, if you go into like Fishland, I think all the games actually have it where you can go in. And they have, what the heck am I doing wrong here? I'm doing something wrong and I don't know what I'm doing, but it's a little pumpkin thing. I know I'm doing something wrong. Because why is this like this if there's nothing to stick it into? Why would that be like that if there's nothing to stick it into? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. See, oh, I see. This is what happens. See, it goes from a pumpkin bowl, and then it goes into a tiered thing. That's what it is. Duh. I told you I'm having a week. That's okay. So I'll probably put 2 of these up this week to make up for last week. And at the end of this, I'm going to put in a little segment. Excuse me, I'm dropping stuff. I'm going to put in a little segment. What happened to my clown? Breathe. Yeah. They only held it with hot glue, so I got to redo it with real glue, but that's all right. I paid 78 cents for this, and I just want to see if this will work in my closet. I had some similar before, and they didn't really work for me, but these are a little different than those, and it's where you put the several on there, and then you drop it down. So that's what that is, a hanger thing. So we'll see if it works for my situation. I got this. This was $6.49. And this is their version of Bum Bum Cream. And it says Shea Butter Vitamin Z Moisture Body Cream. And this is what it looks like. And it has a little seal here. And it was wrapped in plastic. This is what it looks like. And this is the consistency. Let me... Now, it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell like Bum Bum Cream. And this is the consistency. So that's a choice thing. Personally, I don't like the real Bum Bum Cream. I don't like the smell. Now this, you can smell it, but it's not as strong. So there's that. Let me get some of this stuff out just so I can just kind of sit back and talk, sit back and chat as I tend to. Okay. Then I got this. Oh. All right, where's the price? What should I do? Oh, it's $3.19 for this, and this is why I bought it. Because we are now having another little girl. So I figured Dan's going to need plenty of these. Since he's going to have two sisters to blame it on. And he's so cute. His dad says he's not so cute. His dad says he's acting all a fool. I had to laugh. He's acting all a fool. But yeah, where did that come from, big boy? That was a wild child from day one. He acts just like his daddy, just like his daddy, who acted just like his mama. I would love to blame my son on my first husband, but I can't. No, that boy's all me. And I'm sure there are plenty of times that my ex-husband thinks, I should have known better. I should have known better. Should have fought that urge. But this is, it's a display that you put necklaces on so people can see them to purchase them. But it's kind of a little flopsy in there. Maybe it goes this way. No, this side's curved, so yeah, it goes this way. See, it kind of leans back a little bit. That's the idea. It leans back just enough. Leans back just enough to keep them from falling forward, but it leans back just enough for them to actually see it. So I got that for the festivals and stuff. Oops, forgot myself. This I paid $2.69 for, and I got two different ones, so I'll show you both of them. And they'll go on my couch. Because I might start filming over there for a while. Like, you know, I'm going to have to do some changing. I'm trying to get everything in order around here. Had my yard sale. Well, I tried to have my yard sale, but my asthma wouldn't allow me. It says, I smell children. You know. We all know what that's from. And this one says, what does it say? Oh, this one says actually Hocus Pocus. I thought they were cute. And they're a very thick canvas. They have a zipper on them. And honestly, I have pillows on my couch. I have a lot of pillows everywhere. But I have pillows on my couch that I got on clearance a couple years ago. From spring, and I just put pillowcases over them for the seasons, and that's what I do. That's what I do. And then I got, oh, these are those little super magnets, and they're really, really tiny, so I'll see if I can, paid 89 cents for them. But that is 10 of them. These things are really, really, really strong. And I've used them in a lot of crafts. I even used it. My mom was having trouble getting her drawer in her bedroom to stay shut. So I put one on, of course I took two and I glued one in to the drawer. Then I put glue on the other end and shut the drawer. And now it holds it shut, so she's happy with that. And this is a USB to USB-C. Basically, you can hook anything into your phone. That's what it's for. Oh, and this, I got this for ring displays. I have one, but I think I'm going to use it at home. So I decided to get another one for them, and it was $2.98. Oh, goodness. Yeah, been on my nebulizer quite a bit, and when you hyperventilate, you tend to have, from having asthma attacks, you tend to get headaches, you tend to get weak. Because I'm a true asthmatic, I've had it all my life. I was one of the children that never outgrew it. So, anyway, I got these, and they were $1.97 a piece. And I got 1, 2, 3 of them. But they have 5 different brushes, and I'll take them out of one. But I didn't realize they were going to come in this little package, or I wouldn't. I got these other little cheap things to stick them in, because I was going to give them to the girls just so they would have them for travel. Because sometimes when you get the whole big one, it's a little much. When you're trying to go low for... And these do have short handles, which to me does not matter. They're not a lot of... all kinds of densities, all kinds of... and you got your spoolie. They don't have really long handles, so if that's a problem for you, don't get them. But I thought these would be great for the girls to put in their bags just for travel bags. Take with them, when they're going somewhere, and then they might want to look decent. So, and then I'm going to put them in their little bog bags that I got them. And I'm almost done with those. I've got a few more to get. 2 more to get. And then those will be done. And I got these in different colors. And I'll just, a lot of times I synchronize them. Like this is favorite color's purple, so all her stuff's purple. Kaylee. All Gigi's stuff is, she likes red and she likes blue. So, and that's what I try to do with them. Then I got these little pouches, and I was just wanting to see what they look like. Because I thought I could take them out of those, which I didn't know those came in. I figured those would come in these little plastic covers, These were 97 cents, but I thought those would just come in one of these. Or one of these, I'm sorry. So I got some of these for 97 cents, and I was thinking I would stick them in here, and then they would have a carrying case for them. But quite honestly, these are pretty well too, so I haven't really decided. So I just got 2 of them while I was at it, just to see the quality. And they're nothing to write home about, don't get me wrong. But they're not really bad either. They've got like a flocking on the inside, and stitching is really well. It's not really bad quality. I've seen a whole lot worse. For a whole lot more even. And this, I paid $18.35. And this is what I'm getting the grandsons. So, and this will probably take me a few minutes to explain. But this is what it comes like. And it's a survival kit. Which, boys are boys, See if I can open it. Oh, it's only tin too. Okay. And then you open it up and it looks like this. Now, you've seen the inside of a gun case or Even a guitar case sometimes has that. And this is an emergency rescue blanket. It's one of those. I don't know if you know what that is, but it keeps you from getting frostbite and things if you get stuck out in the cold. This is survival rope. I don't even remember how many feet it is, but it's enough to get the basics. Okay, this is a tool holder where you hang it on your belt. And this is one of those clasp things, you know, so you can rope climb if you need to, you know, to get back up from where you fell down. Yeah, I just thought this was really cool, everything it had in it. And it has a compass. But I believe this compass does more than just a regular compass, I think. I'm pretty sure. Check that out, though. Isn't that a pretty compass? I mean, it's not, this isn't cheap. You know, sure, but the case is kind of, you know, a little bit fancier than, do they make cheaper ones? Yes. Do they make more expensive ones? Yes. But this would all fit in a backpack, and I'll probably get my nephew one too, because he likes to go on camping weekends where he lives off the land, and he's really good at it. He knows what plants he can eat and which ones he can't. Okay, and here it is. What's this little box got in it? Hope I can get this all back in this box. Oh, and here is a flashlight. Needs battery, but it's a flashlight, and it pushes on here. But I'll put a battery in the box so he has it. I won't put it in it, but I'll put it in the box. Well, so there's that. Here's another one of those. And here's a multi-tool. And it has on it a saw, a bottle opener, a screwdriver. One side's got straight edge. It's got all kinds of things on it. I don't even remember what all it had on it. And then this is, oh, this is a, let's see if I can. This has, there's a bottle opener. I don't know exactly what that is. But it has a ruler here. It has something else. Then this is like a hex key. Something like that. I don't know. It's been years since I've been out in the woods. I missed it, but then this is a knife, bottle opener. There's a serrated knife. There's a spork. And just stick it back in here. So you have all that. And then it has a string where you can hang it from your other stuff. Let me get this out of here. I don't know. This is one of those safety bracelets. Right in here is a blade thing that knocks your windshield out. I don't know what this is. There's something right here on it. But that's what that is. And then, well, drop something. You know, these are like hex keys and Phillips and straight edge screwdriver. And this is a little hand saw, wire saw. This is a whistle. This is a survival pin. What all it does, I don't know, but it does all kinds of things. I know this busts out a windshield too. You know, so if you end up in water. I don't know what all it does, but it does all kinds of crazy stuff. I know that. You twist it for the pen. And this right here does something else. I don't know. And here's the whistle. Oh, and here's another thing I told you I had no idea what it was. Oh, and this is just another rope to tie stuff together so you can keep it all in your little kit. Or put it on your belt. Onto here. So that's that. And I want to set that down real fast. Hopefully I got all the pieces back in there. And then I'm going to show you what happened to my clown. Okay, this is what happened. Because they only put hot glue on it. So I'm going to have to go back through and I'll just use, I will just use regular glue. I just use the clear Gorilla Glue and it'll put it right back together. But so don't put it in your hot window before you glue it. Because they only used hot glue when they made it. So that's that. And I realize this is a pretty short video, but like I said, I gotta wait to get to the post office because I can't get to it. So come on back, join us, like, subscribe, do all that, you know, do the YouTubey stuff. It makes it so much easier on me. Bye.